Hello, so today I am back because Stray Kids has made a comeback with their third full album, 5 Star, and their title track of S-Class, and I'm so freaking excited to check out both the music video and the album today. Obviously in this video I'm just going to be reacting to the music video for S-Class, but I am also doing an album reaction for 5 Star, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I'm just so freaking excited. The scale of this music video looks absolutely bonkers, and I've had that little bit of the chorus that they spoiled for us in the music video teaser and their TikTok videos just stuck in my head ever since they posted those teasers. So I'm really excited to see what the song sounds like and what this video is gonna be looking like, because it just looks crazy. So yeah, it's been out for like 7.5 hours at this point, so let's get into it. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, Changbin? Oh my god. No. No. Also, were there multiple versions of Hyunjin? I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna be really annoying and go back. Were there multiple versions of Hyunjin? Was he like walking towards himself? Okay, slay. Yeah! Oh, it's a mirror. Oh! Okay. Oh, what are those like sound effects in the back? Okay. Alright, feel like, what is this song? Okay, okay. In the intro video, they did say that this song, when they first listened to it, they were like, what is this? And then the more they listened to it, the catchier it got, or like that's what we're supposed to experience when we listen to the song. I can't remember. There's a lot going on up here. But what is this song? And also, what is going on? What is about to happen? What is he looking into? The void? I'm not even gonna attempt to do that. What? Oh, there are multiple versions of them, and they're on the moon. Oh! Okay! Oh my god. Oh my god. Sassy. Love it. He sounds so good. Oh my god. What? What the hell? What? 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 Oh my god, Chan. Oh my god, Jungin. What the hell? Stay? Okay. What the hell? These lyrics. Oh yes, they mentioned this dance break and they were really excited about it. Oh my god, what is this? What? What the hell was that song and that video? Hello? What were either of those? Yeah, so I definitely need to go rewatch this music video and listen to the song a million times over, so I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back with completely different lighting because it's an hour later now. I have genuinely just been replaying this music video over and over and over again because I am so overwhelmed by both the song and the music video and like so thrown off by it. But I would say from these first, I don't know, 10 listens that I love the song and I'm kind of already obsessed with it. I think. Like, realistically, are we surprised that I love a Stray Kids song? Not really. But I feel like this song is just so all over the place. And the video as well. It just changes up everywhere and like I just felt like I never knew what was coming, but it all fits together really well somehow. Like, and I don't understand how they made it work. But they did. And I'm just like kind of speechless, but I also have a lot to say, so let's get into it. So I kind of already said it, but I feel like I never really knew what to expect next with the song, and I feel like that's why I was so quiet at first with the song, because it was just kind of changing every few seconds, and I was like, wait, hold on. Like, I would be kind of getting into whatever vibe they had going. Like with the whistle, I was like, okay, this is pretty, and then Changbin comes in and like punches you in the face with his vocals, and it's like, okay, this is completely different. And then it goes into Hyunjin and he's doing some pretty vocals, and it's like, okay, this is different. And then it switches to Jisung and Chan and they're doing some rapping, and I was like, okay, now this is different. And then it switches to Seungmin and Felix and they're doing the pretty vocals for the pre-chorus, which is also different from what came before it. And then it hits into the chorus, which is obviously different from what came before it. And then the second verse switches up and like slows down the song completely. And then it picks right back up, but then that drop into the second chorus is completely different. Like, just everything about this song, it was like, oh my god, I can't like keep track of where we are. Like, we're changing everything every 5 seconds. Like, what the hell is happening? Like, genuinely, I was rewatching this music video and just screaming like, what is this song? What is this music video? I don't know. And it's like, there's just all these different things. They all sound like so different, but they all fit together really well, and I don't understand how they did it. I don't understand how they made all of this different stuff work. But I'm impressed by it, and I'm obsessed with it, so there's that. And then to speak a little bit more about the, you know, not knowing what to expect next, and just being like so thrown off by what's coming and everything. I feel like when I was thinking about this as I was listening to the song over and over and over again, that this is just very Stray Kids throughout their entire career. And you know, like, this song is very don't know what to expect, but I feel like themselves and like their music, you always don't know what to expect with them because they always switch things up. And Changbin was talking about this a lot in the intro video towards the end. He was talking about how they always want to show something unique every single time, so that everything that they do is new and you can't, you know, predict what they're gonna do. Like, there might be little elements of things that they've done before in their newest comeback, but it's overall very different and very new. And I feel like this song is just like the epitome of Stray Kids music and just like who they are musically. And it's really cool. I don't know. Like, I don't know really how to put it into words. But, you know, they just always outdo themselves. And I always wonder every single time, I'm like, how are they gonna top what they've done before? Like, how are they gonna go even higher from what they've done? And they were talking about this too in the intro video, talking about like, how are we going to improve each time? How are we gonna do something different each time? And they just always do. And I'm just like amazed every single time with what they create and just everything. I don't know. I feel really like blown away. And I feel like that's really special. I don't know. Am I making sense? I don't think I am, but that's okay. Do I ever, actually? God, this song is just so, oh my god, like, I feel speechless, but also I have a lot to say. Like, something that Lino was saying in the intro video was when he first heard the song, and maybe the rest of the group as well, when they first heard it, they were like, what is this? But then the more they listened to it, they were like, actually, this makes sense. This is us. This is Stray Kids. And it's like, you need to be like, what the hell is this? The first time you listen to it for something to fit Stray Kids. And I really wondered what that meant, because obviously at the time, I had only heard the bits that they had spoiled in the music video teasers and the TikTok challenges. So I was like, what does that mean? Like, what does the rest of this song sound like? That you gotta be like, what is this? Because obviously I thought the chorus bit that they spoiled was so catchy, and I was like, I love this already. I feel like I'm just gonna love the whole thing. Spoiler alert, I did. But what does the rest of this song sound like that you're gonna be confused by it? And now I understand, because like I said before, it just switches up all over the place every few seconds, and you just never know what to expect. And then I was also wondering what Changbin meant by the second verse is funnily annoying. But then, you know, listening to the song, I kind of get it, I guess. Like, I feel like when it switches up to the, like, old school hip-hop style, I think, it, like I said, slows the song down. And, like, you never know, like, when it's gonna, like, pick back up. So I think I kind of get it. I don't know if that's what he meant when he said that that part of the song was funnily annoying, but I thought of that. I hope I'm saying everything. I have a lot of things written down, and then I had a lot of things, like, in mind to try to remember, and I don't know if I'm saying any of them, so that's really cool. So then I would say if I had to pick out some of my favorite parts of the song, or the song pieces that stuck out to me the most, I would say I love the chorus. It's so catchy. Obviously, it was been stuck in my head before the whole song even came out. But I think my favorite part of the chorus is when they say S-Class or Tuk, and they have the hand motion like this. There's like something in the instrumental that hits at the exact same time as they go like that, and it's just so attractive. I don't know. I really like it, and it just packs extra punch, especially with that hand movement. And then obviously I'm biased because he is my top bias in Stray Kids, and I think he's my ultimate bias now, actually. But all of Chan's parts are my absolute favorite. He just sounds so amazing. Oh my god. I mean, they all do, but Chan's parts especially, I was like, oh, okay. And then Jongin as well sounds amazing in that bridge piece. I don't know, like, I feel like I'm just so thrown off by the whole freaking song, and I can't pick out, like, I just like everything, honestly. I don't know. I feel so annoying. I feel like I do this every single time Stray Kids has a comeback, but they just always outdo themselves. They always do something different. Like, they always blow my mind, and that's exactly what's happening right now. So sorry if that's annoying to you. Just is what it is. And then lastly, for the song, I love the lyrics. They're obviously that very confident vibe that they've definitely had for a lot of their title tracks, especially recently. And some of the lyrics that really stuck out to me were, the nobodies who look around carelessly have a habit of jumping on anything that's shiny. When I look up, my image is embroidered in the sky. Limited edition, what's unique becomes special. I don't know, those ones really stuck out to me, and I feel like it definitely speaks a lot to their experience as a group ever since the beginning, and this is really kind of speaking as well to what they were saying in the intro video about how they were really criticized from the start by everyone, and like to this day they still are. Like, in the past few days there's been some drama online with other fandoms, and like people love to pick on them and give them a hard time, and that's putting it very nicely. But you know, they just ignore it. They keep going. They're just gonna do what they do, and they do it well. They do it so well. And my god, I don't know, I don't have the words. And then I think Changbin was saying this, how 3 Racha is like a special weapon for Stray Kids, and kind of all of the Rachas in Stray Kids. Like, the lines are kind of blurring, and just what makes Stray Kids unique is how everyone is always doing more to improve, and they all want to kind of like branch out and try new things. Like, they're always constantly pushing themselves to do more, so that they're always able to improve and keep doing new things every single time. So I don't know, I just love the lyrics, love everything about this song, even if it throws me off and is confusing. But here we are. And then the music video is also very confusing, and you never know what to expect with what's happening because there's just so much happening all the time. And I know there is in every K-pop music video, that's like kind of a thing, or like the thing with K-pop music videos, but wow, was this music video just like everything all at once. There's so much to look at, and I wrote a lot of stuff down that I wanted to talk about, but there's just so much to it that I feel like you could have like a hour-long deep dive of this music video, and I honestly hope somebody makes it because there's just so much going on. There's so many different elements to it. I don't know. So I'm gonna try and run through some of the stuff that I noticed because I definitely missed a lot of it, but I feel like there's a lot of references to other music videos, and we kind of realized this and noticed it with the music video teasers alone. But the like, it's not really a construction site, but it's the opening shot with all the like metal things behind them. I'll try and put everything on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about because I'm not going to describe it well, but that reminds me obviously of God's Menu. And then the parts where they're dancing in the neighborhood, I want to say that's almost a little bit reminiscent of Maniac. I know they weren't in a neighborhood there, it was more like a little corner store, like shop thing, but I guess that could be in a neighborhood. I don't know, but that kind of reminded me of that, especially with Hyunjin's part in the beginning with that beat. It was almost a little bit Maniac-ish to me. And then there were the flames from Thunderous on Hyunjin's part. I think it's right before the first chorus. I don't remember, but I'll put it in. And then the tank thing that they are driving at one point, I think, and Chan is like hanging onto the back of it. I don't know if it's a tank or if it's just some like kind of truck. Is that a reference to their last performance in Kingdom? Not last performance because that was Wolfgang, but their oh my god, it was God's Menu mixed with do. Is it that tank? Is that what that's a reference to? I feel like it is. Obviously the like transitions and all of the effects and everything, I love those. I love talking about those and pointing them out. And obviously the second verse, right? Yes, that's the word, second verse. Oh my god, my brain is falling apart. When it cuts in piece by piece to Changbin and then it does it again behind him to bring in Jisung, that is so freaking cool. And they did that with God's Menu. They would like cut in pieces of the new background for different parts of the music video. And it's so cool that they did it again. It's just so impressive and I love it so much. And then the second chorus with Dance Racha coming in basically in the front on the That's Me part, it like brings them in and then the whole background changes in the flames behind them. That was super cool. And then the flames from that set kind of fade out to Jungin with the like all the sparks when they're dancing in the neighborhood, which is super cool. I don't know, there's just so much going on. Like, was Mino asleep in the car when Chan was driving, question mark? Is that like him, you know, being unbothered, like how Stray Kids are kind of unbothered when people talk shit about them and they just keep going and doing what they're doing? Is that what that was supposed to be? And then in the bridge, Mino's outfit looks like his outfit from Maniac, with the beret and the leather pants and the white shirt. It took me a while to notice, but I was like, oh my god, was he not wearing that in Maniac, or am I just remembering wrong? Like, the outfit just definitely looked very familiar to me, so that stood out. And then all the cars in the back, and like the one that's about to like hit the building that they're in, especially in the bridge. And then something that took me a while to notice was when they're in that kind of like industrial setting, Jisung it's his part when they're first in that set and there's stuff flying out from behind them. It took me a while to realize, but it's empty cans like they were talking about in the lyrics. They're all flying out behind them, and then on Seungmin's part in the bridge they freeze and then they all drop to the ground at the end, which was super cool. And then what is the SWAT team, I think, and the sea monster with the star goggles that are like similar to the heart goggles that they had for Case 143. Is that sea monster thing like naysayers and people that criticize them just to criticize them? Something that also took a really long time for me to notice is at the end, and when the car is like coming towards Hyunjin and then he like puts his hand out and something flies out of it and then it switches to a different shot. It's like a grappling hook or something, and it pulls the camera in. It's like a really quick moment, and I feel like that's why it took me so long to realize what was going on, but that was super cool. But yeah, there's just so much going on in this music video. Oh my god. And then when Mino kicks at one part and it brings up a bunch of dust, and then they're in that little house and the dust goes flying past the window, like, oh my god, there's just so many pieces to this music video. Genuinely, I feel like there could be an hour-long deep dive into all of the little elements, and I know I'm missing so many pieces, but I can only pay attention to so much. I can only catch on to so much. I have a pea brain, okay? I'm so sorry. But oh my god, what is this music video and what is this song? I don't know. But yes, I think those are all of my very confused and rambly thoughts about S-Class, Stray Kids' new title track. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see performances of this song and the whole dance for the song. I know we saw a lot of it in the music video, but I can't wait to see the whole thing in performances and the dance practice, whichever comes first. And I cannot wait to listen to this album. I'm nervous, but very excited at the same time. But yeah, I've already filmed for like a million years, so if you're still watching to this point, thank you so much for sticking with me. I know I probably was making absolutely no sense, but oh my god, this music video and this song are so insane. I don't understand how they did this. What is going on? I don't know. But yes, let me know what you thought of the song and the music video, and I will see you in my next video, which will either be an unboxing of the limited version, a signed copy from their US store, or the album reaction. I don't know which is gonna come first. But yes, I need to stop talking, so that's all for me, and I'll see you in my next video.